Hey everyone, it's Yianni Kourakis, Rosie Langello. Our Super Bowl is set. There you have it, Bucks Chiefs. I believe I predicted that.
You did. Kudos
did
to
you. Have this?
No, I did not have this at all.
I mean, it's not bold to say Chiefs.
I think I had the Saints.
Bucks. You had Saints.
I think I had the Saints, yeah.
So obviously the main story for us in these parts is Tom Brady getting to a 10th Super Bowl first with the Bucks. All the stats are like wild.
The great stats tonight. I mean, we were going through them during the Bills and Chiefs game, and we were just like, wow, look at this stat. Wow, look at that stat. But you know what I really like is that Patrick Mahomes was 6 years old when Tom Brady won his first Super Bowl.
Yeah, absurd. And this is
crazy.
This is great because it's the greatest of all time against the best player in football right now.
Yeah.
And maybe in 15 years, Patrick Mahomes is knocking on the doorstep, and this is like a Michael Jordan versus LeBron James situation, the passing of the baton, so to speak. And they, of course, played in the AFC Championship game 2 years ago in Kansas City, 2-2 all time between the Chiefs and Mahomes and Brady. They played this year, and the Chiefs won. Right now, they're 3.5-point favorites. Tampa's playing at home.
Right.
I don't know how much
big.
that means. I guess they have 22,000.
Right.
I think 14 normal fans. I say normal fans. The Super Bowl crowd tends to be pretty corporate.
Yeah.
And then the first responders, seven.
Which is
I think it's
awesome.
7,500.
Yeah.
So we'll see if that is like a home field advantage.
Yeah, in a way. I just think it's really cool that it's finally happening in the city that the team is
that
playing
has
in.
never
That's never
happened.
happened before. And for it to be this year with everything that happened, it's just like, was that supposed to happen?
Yeah. It's also interesting because they've said that like the Chiefs may not fly until Friday or Saturday, so they're not even experiencing like the Super Bowl hoopla.
Yeah, or anything like that.
And the Bucks are already going to be there. So Tom Brady's going to be sleeping in his own bed all week. It's not going to be the craziness of I'm sleeping at a hotel and we have, everything's going to be pretty normal for them.
Yeah.
So Brady today, he was incredible in the first half, struggled a little bit in the second half, but I think it's just wild that when you look back on it, in his first year in Tampa, they had 7 wins last year. Now they're at 14 with their 3 playoff wins. 3 road playoff victories.
Those were huge.
And they've improved. And he's had a lot of help. The defense has been great. They've caused turnovers, and they're taking advantage of them. So it's not just Brady. He's on the marquee. He's been great. But this Bucks team impressed me. I mean, the Packers were the #1 seed, and they really had their way with them.
I did not think that the Bucks were going to win today. And it was very impressive, I think, all around from Tampa today. But especially the defense the past couple of games have really carried that team. And I think Tom Brady will show out in the Super Bowl, but I think it's that defense that's going to have to stop Tyreek Hill and Travis Kelce, and that's going to be tough. That's really going to be tough for them.
And think about that the Bills are up 9-0 today and had a turnover at the goal line, had the momentum. You figure you need those types of things to beat the Chiefs, and they still lost by double digits.
Right, everything kind of just went downhill for them.
So
then,
I don't want to say the Bucks have to play a perfect game, but they're going to have to play really well. I think at this point, Tom Brady's already playing with house money, so to speak. Getting to this Super Bowl is more than anyone I thought expected in his first year in Tampa. Obviously, he wants to win it. He's not going to think that way. So he is just one of 4 quarterbacks ever to reach the Super Bowl with 2 different teams. He could be the first one ever to win it in different conferences. So like Peyton Manning and Kurt Warner each went, Manning in the AFC and Warner in the NFC with 2 teams. Craig Morton, I think his name is the other guy.
And he's the first quarterback to start in the Super Bowl in his 40s.
And he's done that 3 times.
3 times, yeah.
And this is the first Super Bowl that the previous 2 Super Bowl winning quarterbacks
are matching up. See, there's so many great stats.
Yes. The one thing we don't like is that their colors are too similar.
Yeah, look at the colors. They're dark red and the bright red. I wouldn't even call that bright red down here, but that up there. It's not going to be the best matchup logo-wise, but I think game-wise, I think this is more than what we could ask for. I kind of wanted the Bills to be there just being up here in the storylines. With that, I kind of wanted Brady to run out on the Bills, but I think, just to prove everyone wrong, Brady, I think that's just incredible. It really is.
Well, so the bad thing, I think New England fans are happy for Tom Brady that he's getting there. Many, not all. I would say it's 3-1 based on social media interaction in formal polls. But now the Patriots are going to be dragged through the mud for 2 weeks.
Yeah.
Because it's like, Tom Brady could be your quarterback. Why did Bill let this guy go? What is Bill Belichick doing at quarterback? So we have to hear about this for 2 weeks.
Yeah.
So it's like, you just want to move on to the Patriots offseason. It was such a brutal year.
Right.
And now the Patriots are just dragged back into it. So that is going to be something that we will have to endure for 2 weeks.
Exactly. I asked you this earlier. Another reporter tweeted this out, but they said, do you think that Bill Belichick texted Tom Brady and said congratulations? And what was your answer to that?
So I said yes. Maybe not tonight. Maybe like tomorrow or Tuesday. But I think in his heart of hearts, Bill wants to win without Tom. Tom wants to win without Bill.
Right.
They got a divorce. They want to do better and show everyone they can do it without the other guy. But at the end of the day, I think he still has a huge bond and respect for Tom Brady.
Yeah.
And he'll say, congratulations, you deserve it. Something
Right.
to that effect. And to save face, that Tom Brady's going to be asked 500 questions over the course of the next 2 weeks. One of them will be, hey, has Bill Belichick reached out?
Right,
I also
right.
made the point that Jimmy Garoppolo spilled the beans in his first year in San Francisco that Bill would text him, congratulations, you're doing a good job. A little bit different because Jimmy was like, this diamond in the rough that Bill discovered.
Right,
and
young gun.
Tom is being showered with all the praise right now. So different, but
Right.
I think so. I mean, a lot of his teammates are already on social media
Yep.
praising him and stuff. So
It's a shame like Bill has this like evil perception about him, and I think it's a shame because when you carry a coach and the quarterback and the vice versa, I mean there has to be that mutual respect at the end of the
Yes.
day, and I don't think that Bill's evil and would not say congrats,
The other thing is the Patriots wouldn't have won 6 Super Bowls with just one.
Right.
They needed Tom Brady and Bill Belichick to win 6 Super Bowls. Chances are they would have won multiple with just Belichick or with just Brady.
Right.
But not together. So, we have a few weeks to talk about this one.
We do.
We
have
should
a
tell
lot.
you it's on our air on
Yes.
February 7th.
Yes.
The big game.
The big game.
6:40 kickoff from Tampa. So a lot to lead up to, but just getting started with the chatter. So stay with us for continuing coverage leading up to the big game.